Hello everyone, this is a video on ATO audit. So basically, what do we mean by audit? Audit means that you have lodged a tax return and a tax office is not satisfied. Maybe you have declared less income or you have declared higher expenses and they are thinking that you need to pay some tax. So you have declared incorrect income and or higher expenses. That is called an audit. Okay. Let's see various aspects of ATO audit. There is one thing called data matching letter. So once you lodge a tax return, let us say in month of July or August, you lodge your tax return based on the information you have. You know some bank interest you have received, some salary, or whatever is your income you think you lodge in the month of July or August. That's what most of the people do. But data matching ATO is they do data matching after a year or two. After a year or two, they have when they get information from your employer, your bank, your contractor, your avian income, your dividend, your capital gain, your foreign income. So whatever income they can find from various sources, they match it with your tax return, and if it is not matching, then they send you a data matching letter. As you can see, data matching letter will match your income which you have declared in your tax return with the information they have. They're going to write this is the salary you declared, but we have received information from your employer that your salary is this amount. So difference is this, you need to pay us extra tax. That normally happens after 1 or 2 years. That is not normally instant. Okay. So that is called a data matching letter that is generated by ATO computer automatically. It is not manually done. Well, it may be manually done, but the data matching is done by computer, by system computer. This slide is for ATO audit of a salaried employee. Let's say you are just a salaried employee who is doing a job, is not doing a business. This is the proper audit now which we are discussing. Why will ATO audit you? First, as I told you, it can be a data matching. The other thing can be you have claimed very high expenses. Very high expenses in your tax return. A lot of people do it. If you have receipts, you should do it. If you do not have the receipts and or justification, you should not do it, because very high expenses come up in the ATO computer and then they send you a letter, please justify, please send us the receipt. They give you some time, and if you do not reply in time, they are going to cancel the deductions and they are going to ask for the tax, whatever extra you have got, plus they are going to ask for you, they are going to put penalty on that and they are going to put interest on that. Plus you will have a bad record in tax office. It's not worth it. So what documents do you need basically for your claims? As you can see, your receipts, your logbook if you have claimed car or a diary, your employment contract to show what job you are doing, bank statement, your letter from employer that what are your duties or you spend something or whatever like that, right? If you see, it says what is involved in ATO audit. If ATO find discrepancy, they are going to contact the you directly, or even your employer they can contact asking for some information. So if you want to claim expenses, make sure you have all the required receipts or evidence to substantiate it. So what exactly is the conclusion? The conclusion is you must have all the receipts. In case you have lost some receipts, then you you have to accept your fault. If you accept your fault, they can waive or reduce the penalty. If you still insist, yes, I have done it, but I don't have the evidence, they are going to impose penalty on you. So if you do not have, Just admit your fault, say it was an error and it was an oversight. I was having some documents, but now I've lost, whatever is your case, and then accept your fault that it was a mistake on your side, right? Evidence can be, as you can see, evidence can be invoices, bank statement, but evidence can also be some other things like any contracts you have, any emails you have, just to prove that whatever you have claimed, it is you have not done a false claim, you have done a genuine claim. That will help you reduce the penalty. And in case you have a high, in case your audit is big, in case your amount of tax is high, so you can also hire a tax lawyer. I think that is mostly for businesses, because for businesses the tax liability can be very big. But if you want, if you think that your claims are correct, you can hire a tax lawyer so that he or she can represent you, against the ATO. That option you always have. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a very brief video just on what happens, what type of audits you get. So one is a proper audit, which is very, very rare unless you claim very expenses. But data matching letters are very, very common because people miss their bank interest, so people underreport their dividends. So these are common mistakes. So so just try it when you lodge a tax return. Just ensure that whatever income you are declaring, it is totally correct. Okay, otherwise you will get a data matching letter after 1 or after 2 years. Thanks for watching again, and if you can share this video with your friends, it would be a favor. If you want to register on our website, we can check your tax office records free of charge, and we can give you free taxation advice for next 12 months. Thanks once again. See you in the next video.